Hey,
Hi,
I'm so sorry.
what about?
Well, just yesterday, that must have been so difficult for you because you've been working together for so long.
I'm fine. Okay. An unusual thing happened yesterday at the coal mine protest in Hanover, West Virginia. A local reporter's camera operator was knocked over by an unruly protester. I am here with Bradley Jackson from SENN in Virginia. Hello, Bradley Jackson. Welcome.
Hi there, thank you so much for having me.
You seem a lot more relaxed today.
Well, this is a whole lot nicer than a coal mine protest, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, what happened that day and why exactly were you so exhausted?
Well, life in general is just sort of exhausting. As you know, we reporters, we see the way the world works. And sometimes you just want to get in there and educate people and stop them from constantly going in circles with their own ideas. It's just so frustrating. It's sad.
So true. So true. We as reporters, we are trained to never let our personal emotions enter the story. What happened yesterday that made you cross that line?
I wasn't aware that I was being filmed. I was editing up for my story and my cameraman was knocked down by someone. And something about seeing him there struggling on the ground made me want to address to the person responsible. So I did.
You know a peculiar amount about coal.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I've actually covered a lot of coal mine protests. And I think it's important to know as much as the subject as possible when people are literally fighting each other over it.
Yes. Well, America is clearly connected to that message. Why do you think that is?
I think America is just tired of Twitter fighting. It's ignorant. It's contributing to be dumping down over our own country. Parties have created a good side and a bad side of their own purposes. And once you villainize someone, there is nothing else to do than just to go to war with them.
I know that you work in the conservative news outlet. What side of that argument that you personally fall on?
The human side.
What? What does that mean?
It means I see both sides.
But in leaderships, decisions have to be made. You can just have empathy to everybody and do nothing. Say you're the president. What do
Well-
you do?
Well,
Open or close the coal mine?
I'm just here to deliver the news to America. That's what I've always wanted to do.
So you're a diehard reporter.
I like to think that I am, yes. The truth matters to me.
Well, what do you think about the idea that it's a reporter's sacred creed to never let the story become about them?
I would say I agree with that.
And yet this has become about you.
As I said before, I didn't know that I was being filmed. This wasn't a part of my live coverage.
Well, there could be some cynical people who might think that that was completely set up.
To what end?
You're here.
Well, there are some non-cynical people, which I believe is most people, that believe the news is changing. And the news is changing, so the people who deliver the news, who shows themselves as honest, decent and trustworthy have, in quite few cases now, prove themselves to be untruthful. And as a result of this, I think people are wanting more transparency in journalism. I think they want to know the person behind the facade. I think they want to trust that the person who is telling them the truth about the world is an honest person. like you.
Yes. Well, the truth is what we're all striving for.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Bradley Jackson, for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Of course. We will be right back with a surprise secret about vitamin D.